Hey friends and students, if you want to enjoy the exercise, stick around till the end of the video and hit the subscribe button below. An adverb of frequency answers the question how often or how frequently in a sentence. Examples include words like always, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. Number 1. I always brush my teeth before bed. The frequency is always. This means something happens every time or on all occasions. Number 2. I usually eat breakfast at around 7:30 a.m. The frequency is usually. This indicates that something happens most of the time or generally. Number 3. I generally take a walk after dinner. The frequency is generally similar to usually. It suggests something happens in most cases or as a general rule. Number 4. I often listen to music while I work. The frequency is often. This implies that something happens frequently or many times. Number 5. I sometimes forget to water my plants. The frequency is sometimes. This suggests that something happens occasionally but not regularly. Number 6. I occasionally treat myself to dessert. The frequency is occasionally. This means something happens infrequently or from time to time. Number 7. I seldom watch movies in theater. The frequency is seldom. This indicates that something happens rarely or not often. I barely have time to relax on weekdays. The frequency is barely. This suggests that something happens hardly or scarcely. Number 9. I hardly ever travel during the winter. The frequency is hardly ever. This is similar to barely and means something happens very rarely or almost never. Number 10. I never skip my morning cup of tea. The frequency is never. This means that something doesn't happen at any time or under any circumstances. If you enjoyed the exercise so far, why not hit that subscribe button below? It really helps support the channel and motivates us to keep creating content just for you. So go ahead, hit subscribe and let's grow together. Thanks a bunch.